recording? Yep. So good morning, folks. This is Mike Cayley 7 coming to you from atop the 2017 Ultra Classic Limited with the Milwaukee 8 engine. Her name is Grace because she's oh so graceful. And today is November 10th, 2016. And I'm on my way to work. As always. Well, mostly always in these videos. Talking to you about this and that as I ride to my job. And the temperature this morning is probably about, 38 degrees. So nothing too bad. Your typical morning in November. Actually, it's nice to be back to this temperature. All right, so to the topic of the day. The election is over. We have a new president-elect, and I hope that he's a success. I hope that Trump grows some dignity because he's representing the United States of America to the whole world. And I hope that the gravitas required for that office is something that he develops. I really hope he doesn't get up in front of the United Nations someday and say, you know, tell those North Koreans to go fuck themselves. I really hope he doesn't do that. Of course, the funny part, when I found out that he was elected, first I was surprised, and then I was unsettled, but then the humor of it really hit me. I mean, either way we were screwed, right? It just depends on what angle you're going to be screwed. At least this kind of screwed is not going to be a greasy, dirty screwed. It's going to be a funny screwed. I mean, it's going to be hilarious. The things that are going to go on will be hilarious. And I'm thinking, you know what? People voted for him as a protest against the system. He's an outsider. You know, he's not in politics. He's never served in government. So it's kind of like a big fuck you to the system, which I totally understand. And so we'll see what he does. Now, he said we're going to build a wall and make Mexico pay for it. He goddamn better do that. If that's what he said he's going to do, then he has to do it. And he says, you know, about Hillary, that she's going to go to jail. Well, get on it. I want you to put her in jail. If you don't do it, you're not keeping your promise. And maybe even Obama, too. I don't think he said that he was going to put Obama in jail, but his followers sure are. So, yeah, put him in jail, too. Let's become the full embodiment of a third world African republic where the incoming administration jails or exiles the previous. Any opposition, jail them, exile them. If we're going to burn it down, let's just burn the whole fucking thing down. That's my attitude. Pardon my French, but hey, you know, it's a new world, right? If the candidate for president is recorded years ago saying, grab him in the pussy, and that's perfectly all right. Oh, he speaks his mind. I guess I can say that now. and I'm not going to offend anybody. And if you're offended, too bad. It's a new world. I'm just doing what the president-elect is doing. Ah, the trends that are being set for the future. The new normal. At least we don't have to see that grotesquely freakish face of Hillary Clinton and that raspy voice. Ugh. I mean, she may have had some, did she have any good ideas? I don't know. I don't think so. Anyway, it's just greasy, slimy, politician annoying. I'm glad we don't have to deal with that for the next 4 years. At least now we get to have some fun. And of course, my whole take on this new regime thing is, you know, over the past 8 years, the people with the yellow "Don't Tread on Me" flags, and they were anti-Obama, Obama's going to come and get your guns, that kind of thing. Well, I'm thinking about buying one of those yellow flags too, not because I'm afraid Trump is going to come and get my guns, which he's not, but if Republicans in general, especially the conservative Christian types, start trying to legislate from the Bible, it's time for some Second Amendment solutions, I think. Because that's unconstitutional. And I took an oath to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution. So that's a thing. And then the other thing is, let's say Trump for some reason thinks that he can make himself president for life. Well, you're going to need your Second Amendment solution for that eventuality if it ever happens. And if you say, oh, that's ridiculous, Trump would never do that, well, that's what the conservatives have been saying about Obama all these 8 years, that he's going to declare martial law and cancel elections. Well, if they can say it, I can say it. Any president who comes into office, you always have to keep a wary eye on him. That's my take anyway. You'll take my Constitution from my cold, dead hands. How about that? All right, this is Mike Cayley 7. Stay free.